1051.
It's Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club, and we got a special guest hanging out with us this morning.
Teddy Pendergrass down!
Mr. T-Pain. Good morning, Pain.
What's happening, B.M.?
How's everything?
I'm blessed, man. I'm breathing, so we're good.
So the Revolver finally came out, because at one time you said you don't want it out no more.
Yeah.
You're bootlegging your music.
You said you wasn't doing no more albums, T-Pain.
Yeah,
music.
almost detoxed everybody.
Oh, man.
what made you come to that point?
I don't know, man. I think it was just, it felt like it was a waste of time at a point. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, everybody go through that little depression state, you know what I'm saying? Everybody went through it. I know Chris went through it. Neil went through it. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody
but Chris went through it for other reasons.
I mean, you know, it feels like everybody stopped, like everybody just stopped messing with you at a point. It just gets weird, but you know, that's just dudes being girls, I guess.
But I mean, that's the game, though. I mean, that's the game. Like, you know, at one point you were red hot, and I mean, it's not like you're cold right now, but it's just like we haven't seen you in a minute.
Right,
you go through phases.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I just picked it back up and was like, I probably shouldn't be worried about this, and then you know, I just knew that I was blessed, man, to even be in that situation. So
now also, T-Pain's here now. There was rumor that you left Convict Music and that you were actually signing the YMCMB. Did that happen? Is that any truth to that?
There was truth to that, and then
changed your mind last minute?
I didn't change my mind. Young Money changed their mind.
What do you mean?
I think they said I was like a liability. And
a liability?
Get the hell out of here.
Way.
I mean, I'm pretty crazy, dude. There's a lot of stuff y'all don't know that I be doing that's just real stupid that could get a lot of people in trouble.
But I thought that's your folk. Like, you and Wayne were supposed to do the joint album together.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. We can do an album together. I ain't gonna have you on my label.
Wow.
Now, you must have did something. He must have did something crazy.
I'm always doing something crazy, man.
Like what? Like what craziness does T-Pain do?
I know. A couple nights ago, I did a show with Weezy and Yandel. Of course, you know who they are.
Yeah.
You're Latino.
No, he's not. He's not Latino, but thank you for keeping that rumor going.
He is now.
All right. I'll take that.
You're Latino now. So you know, I did a show with them, and I literally don't even remember being on stage.
Wow.
I was that drunk.
That drunk.
And
that's funny because I was in Puerto Rico and I saw him and Akon performing with Weezy and Yandel.
Yeah, that was the first time was good. This time wasn't.
Well, wasn't that good?
But I thought you had stopped drinking and stuff.
I did.
I remember one.
I did. That's the crazy thing. I did, and then I drunk like a little bit, and that like took me over the top.
Like, yeah, when you take a break and then you try to come back, sometimes.
Yeah,
the drinking.
It's terrible.
Because you know, me and T-Pain had history. Because I had T-Pain on my show back when I did radio in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh my God.
And I had him sing live without the autotune or anything. And it sounded terrible.
And
he wanted to kill me. He wanted to kill me for it. But he said that actually changed his whole way of approaching music. He said you stopped smoking and drinking after that because you wanted to take your voice there.
Yep.
So what made you jump back on the wagon?
He's rich now.
Going back on tour, maybe.
He got boring.
Now, I wanted to ask you, how bad did Jay-Z's death of autotune affect what you do? Because that's when it seems like you disappeared after.
You know what? You know what it was? It was crazy because I was planning on taking a break at that point, and it was bad. It was like real bad in the urban community. But white people, it made me more famous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when they search for it, you know, because white people really know Jay-Z. So they Googling Jay-Z and they seeing Death of Autotune, they click on that song, the first thing you see is T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? So it really, in other communities, it made me famous in other demographics and stuff like that, but it killed me in the urban demographic.
But it did help you make a lot of money off the app.
Oh, man, you have no idea.
Not in the app. They got a microphone.
Yeah, and you have your own microphone.
Yeah.
You walk to the house all day.
That's all you? That's all your checks?
Yeah, that's all me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got the T-Pain effects, which is the new auto-tune for, like, computers, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
the real,
dope.
like, studio stuff. So.
Now, you don't understand how big this is for the kids. My daughter walks around all day with this microphone. Daddy? Yeah? I'm like, all right, enough's enough.
Well, how did they let you make money off something that's been around? Like, that was around before
It's
you.
your own microphone.
Auto-tune is the name of the product. That's what a lot of people don't get. Like, auto-tune is like Aquafina. You know what I'm saying? It's the name of the product. Like, the pitch correction software is just something that's, if you can figure it out, then you can do it and name it what you want. So I figured it out and named it the T-Pain effect. So. That's what everybody call it.
They don't even call it autotune anymore. They call it T-Pain.
They call it, exactly. So when everybody go into a Guitar Center, they, you know, when they looking for autotune,
let me get that T-Pain.
let me get that T-Pain effect. So
Nice.
Keep it funky though, T-Pain. The Illuminati kind of blackballed you a little bit, right? Because you cursed. Listen, remember he went in the club and he cursed out Jay-Z, said F Jay-Z, and that's when he kind of disappeared. It's not as like they letting him back in. He's dressed in all black now.
Let me tell you something, man. I ain't gonna lie. I really, if there is Illuminati, boy, I'm looking for him.
You signing up?
I'm telling you, boy.
Hey,
I'm
with
trying
you.
to get in it, boy. Because I would be way richer than I am right now.
Now, we see your jewelry. We're talking to T-Pain, and you have a lot of jewelry with like a Ciroc bottle, a Nouveau bottle, and all these different bottles. What is that for? What is that to? Are you signed to all of them, or you endorse it just like drinking all of them?
Just me being an alcoholic.
Okay.
That's what that was.
Now, you also said that you think that YMCMB is the best label. Potentially, they could be the best label ever.
Yeah.
So does that mean you would still want to sign there if given that opportunity?
I don't know, because now it's like it's about to be so much greatness over there, I might get overshadowed. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they got Busta. I heard Mystikal's about to go over there. Like, it's about to be a lot of
How are you a liability?
Those
I mean, but it's like
great signings.
I mean, but it's like, you know, they gonna have some priority in the label.
Absolutely.
What
You know
about
what
your
I'm
own
saying?
label, though?
Huh?
What about your label?
I got Nappy, boy. I'm good
Yeah.
on mine. I mean, I got my own artist, so I mean, that's just my responsibility. But as far as me, it's like, you know,
I do notice Jive isn't on the Revolver CD though. You're not with Jive anymore?
there is no more Jive.
There is no more Jive.
Oh,
Jive
there is no
doesn't
more
exist
Jive.
anymore.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jive is RCA
Your
now.
RCA, right?
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jive doesn't exist anymore.
God, so Jay-Z got so mad at T-Pain and he said, I don't want Jive to exist anymore. Jive got to go.
Shut down
As
your
long as y'all
label.
got him, this whole thing gotta go. Jesus Christ.
Now, you produced and, you directed the Hangover video that you did?
I direct all my videos.
You direct all your videos, okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the Hangover video?
The Hangover video,
Oh.
What was the Hangover video? Last video I saw from,
Basically,
last
It was a
video,
little viral. It was a little viral.
yeah,
you
last
know.
video I saw from T-Pain was the 5 o'clock in the morning joint. Tough record, by the way.
Thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
And I saw the joint with him and Kevin Hart, which me and Little Duval actually did
Yeah, he
first.
thinks you guys stole it from him.
No, I didn't say T-Pain did, but Kev knew about it.
What happened?
The rap battle that you and Kevin Hart did,
Yeah.
me and Little Duval and Sarah Jones did that first.
Yeah, but I think Kevin Hart and T-Pain is a little bigger than you.
Yeah, they
Duval
are.
and-
They
Well,
are.
wait,
No,
now,
big
wait.
fish eat little fish,
When
but
did this happen?
we did that about a year ago.
Man, too bad no one
Really?
saw
Yes,
it.
it was all over the world. Thought this is 50, the same thing.
T-Pain allegedly.
Yeah.
They allegedly did it a year ago.
Yeah, the same concept and
I
everything.
didn't see it.
I didn't see
And
it.
I work with
The
him.
same
I didn't-
exact
I didn't see it, I
concept.
didn't see it.
It's okay. Big fish. It's okay. Big fish eats little fish. It's cool.
Now, what's next for T-Pain? What's T-Pain working on? Anything that we should know about? That's because you usually do stuff that are outside the box, whether it's a 50 Cent connection or.
Yeah, that's weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's whatever God bring my way, man. I'll make no plans, man. I hate
Whatever
making
Jay-Z
plans.
allows you to do at this
Yeah,
point,
pretty
right?
much.
I see you doing this big concert in Ghana though. At the end.
Yeah,
of the month.
I actually didn't know how big it was until like a couple days ago. I started getting Google alerts, and it was just, I don't know. Is it huge? It's like super big. I
Yeah,
guess?
it's like T-Pain live in Ghana. It's their huge end of the year holiday event, and you're headlining it.
Boombayé, I
Listen,
guess.
does that mean that? So before you go on stage, does that mean that you're like, okay, I can't drink before I go on stage. I don't want to get. Too
Oh yeah, I
much
stopped doing that. Yeah, I definitely stopped doing that.
because I've seen
Yes,
people
yeah.
perform and get on stage. I'm drink and then try to perform, and sometimes it turns out to be a disaster.
Yeah, I just did that a couple nights ago. Man.
When you walked out on stage with Jay at that concert, were you drunk then?
I was actually extremely sober.
I was surprised the security didn't take you out.
Exactly.
Cause you just ran up. I was there. He just ran up on the
Because
stage.
that's the crazy
And I thought
thing.
you was gonna. I thought you was gonna. No disrespect. Shout out to JJ's the homie. But
It's
you
the-
know the headlines. If you just snuff Jay,
Oh my God!
You
I
should-
mean, but
next
it was,
time
but
just-
Oh my God.
If you'd have snuffed Jay,
the
there
re-
would have been
that's
nothing.
the crazy thing because they knew that I was supposed to be up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, all the Muslims. You don't think they would have got tackled
They
fast?
definitely would've got
First of
tackled.
all, I wouldn't have got past the line of them.
Right.
They made a hole for me.
Right.
And it was like, yo, T-Pain coming through, and they split, and I went. They knew I was supposed to be up there.
Right.
I think Jay was the only person that didn't know I was supposed to be up there.
Jay looked over like, uh-oh. Let me walk to the other side of the stage just in case.
Nah, Jay-Z kind of sized him up a little bit. Like, I dare you to do something.
Yeah, it was pretty.
This is still New York at this.
Yeah, they had a couple more people than me up there.
Now, if you would have touched Jay-Z in New York on that stage, I'd be like, okay,
Not a
now
problem.
T-Pain's crazy.
Yeah.
He's definitely
Yeah.
crazy. I can see why nobody would want to sign him to their
Why
label.
Young Money was on him?
Absolutely.
Well, T-Pain's here. The album comes out right. Well, the album's in stores
Yeah,
right
man.
now. It's called Revolver. Definitely pick it up. We heard the 5 o'clock joint with you and Wiz Khalifa.
Are you trying to strengthen your your vocal ability? Because I always say that you're like the
Yeah.
greatest, worst singer ever. You and Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like, are you? Because I hear stronger vocals on like the 6 5 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, yeah. It's definitely it's some strong stuff on there. So yeah, I definitely be trying to take myself more serious and really just try hard.
Are you staying away from auto-tune, or is you gonna always use it? Or?
Probably always gonna use it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's me, and you know, I mean, it's always a song that's on every album that's no auto-tune at all. And you know, that's them always the songs that get skipped over. So,
how do you feel about all these other rapping, singing guys? Because you know, you would have guy that said you were a singer turned rapper. Now you have Trey Songz singing and rapping, Chris Brown singing and
Justin
rapping.
Bieber? Justin Bieber?
Yeah, Justin Bieber, Drake singing and rapping.
Oh, come on, leave Drake alone. Leave Drake alone.
I think I know I wasn't the first one. You know what I'm saying? But I like.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill did it.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, CeeLo, Andre.
But you were the first to claim it though. Like I'm a singer turned rapper.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm cool with them, you know, doing it. I mean, I ain't got no power like that to be like they shouldn't be doing that. But I don't think it's cool when it's like T-Pain shouldn't be rapping and singing, and then it's cool for Drake to do it. And you know what I'm saying? It's cool for Justin to do it. It's cool for everybody else. Just like when it's, you know, T-Pain sucks because he auto-tunes, and then everybody else do it, and it's, oh, that's sweet. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So,
I mean, the difference between those guys and you, they paid their Illuminati tithes lately. You haven't been paying your dues. Better start paying your Illuminati dues, and we can get this back on the right path.
that's what it is, man. Somebody got, I don't know if I need an email or something. I gotta get something, man. I'm trying to get in there, man. I don't know how you do this. Please let me in.
Well, the album's in stores right now. Revolver, make sure you get it. It's The Breakfast Club and homie T-Pain.
T-Pizzle.